In 1962, high in the frozen Himalayas, thousands of Indian soldiers stood guard in silence. They were cold, exhausted, and surrounded by deadly mountains. But beyond those icy peaks, China was secretly preparing one of the most shocking surprise attacks in modern history. This is the true story of the 1962 Sino-Indian War, the war that changed Asia forever. After India gained independence in 1947, relations between India and China seemed peaceful. Both countries spoke about friendship and cooperation. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru believed the two nations could become allies. The slogan, Hindi Chini Pai Pai, meaning Indians and Chinese are brothers, spread everywhere. But behind the smiles, tensions were growing. The border between India and China had never been fully agreed upon. Areas like Aksai Chin and Arunachal Pradesh were claimed by both countries. Then China secretly built a military road through Aksai Chin, territory claimed by India. When India discovered the road, anger exploded in New Delhi. In 1959, the situation became even worse after the Dalai Lama escaped Tibet and received asylum in India. China saw this as a direct insult. Soon, clashes began appearing along the border. Both armies started building military posts deeper into the Himalayas. India launched the forward policy, creating small outposts near Chinese positions to stop further expansion. But many of these posts were isolated and impossible to defend. Meanwhile, China was secretly preparing for war. Thousands of Chinese troops quietly moved into the mountains with artillery, weapons, and supplies. Indian intelligence underestimated the danger. Conditions for Indian soldiers were extremely difficult. Many lacked winter clothing, proper boots, and enough ammunition. Some soldiers slept in freezing temperatures without tents while surviving on very little food. Then, on October 20th, 1962, China launched a massive surprise attack across the border. Heavy artillery exploded through the mountains as Chinese troops stormed Indian positions from multiple directions. Despite impossible conditions, Indian soldiers fought bravely. At Raisang La, a small group of Indian troops made a heroic last stand against overwhelming Chinese forces. Outnumbered and surrounded, they fought until almost every soldier was killed. But bravery alone could not stop the disaster. Chinese forces advanced rapidly while Indian defences collapsed. Communication failed, supplies disappeared, and entire units became trapped in frozen valleys. Back in New Delhi, panic spread through the government. Prime Minister Nehru realised India was facing one of the greatest military crises in its history. India urgently requested military aid from the United States and Britain. Fear spread across northern India as civilians fled towns near the border. Many believed Chinese forces could continue deeper into India. Then, suddenly, something unexpected happened. On November 21st, 1962, China announced a unilateral ceasefire. After achieving its objectives, Chinese forces stopped the war and withdrew from some captured territories. The world was shocked. The war lasted only 1 month, but it changed India forever. India realised it had dangerously underestimated China and was unprepared for mountain warfare. After the war, India rapidly modernised its military and strengthened its defences in the Himalayas. Even today, the frozen mountains where thousands of soldiers fought remain one of the world's most dangerous borders. And deep in the silent Himalayas, the memories of the 1962 war still echo through the snow-covered valleys.